All right, guys, so I have in front of me 1, 2, 3 different examples of how you can track your nutrition in Wodify. Again, if you use some other kind of app, use what you feel most comfortable with. I'm going to show you these 3. What we have is here on the left with the big screen, that is our Wodify journal. Over here we have my MyFitness login for MyFitnessPal. And then we have a good old-fashioned nutrition journal. So let me explain what I want you to do on a daily basis. So if you choose to use Wodify, if you're familiar with our nutrition challenge, you can see I have tracked my water, I've tracked my weight, I've tracked my sleep. Here is my total number of macronutrients for the day. That's super important. And here, I didn't write out a lot, and you don't really have to. I wrote out how many servings of each of the macronutrients that I had. I kept it pretty simple. You can see I had 3 proteins. Those were eggs, vegetables, 2 servings of spinach. Fats were 2 servings of olive oil. And carbohydrates, 2 servings of Zeke bread. I put Zeke bread because I don't know how to spell Ezekiel correctly. Just being honest. Carbohydrates for a mid-morning snack, lunch. Again, these are roughly throughout the day. Timing is more important, right, than the details about your journal. So carbohydrates, I had 2 of granola, 2 of fat with the almond milk. That's 2 servings of almond milk. So 1 serving of fat for almond milk is 8 ounces. So that's 2 servings, so that's 16 ounces. Lunch was 2 servings of chicken, 3 servings of vegetables, spinach and cucumbers, and 3 servings of fat, which was a homemade olive oil dressing with seasoning. There was bananas. This is super important. A banana is considered a carb because of the amount of calories that it has in it, not a vegetable. So remember that. And then the dinner was 2 servings of beef, 2 servings of vegetables with carrots and kale, 2 servings of carbs with potatoes, and 2 servings of fat with the beef broth. And again, once you add all of those up, I put a total right here. That's P7, B7, C7, F9. That's my total carbohydrates for the day. This is based off of me having 6 servings of each macronutrient. So super important here. You can see that I ate more than what my macronutrients were supposed to. I would actually encourage everyone to do that most of the time for this 4-week challenge, right? You don't get knocked for eating more, you do get knocked for eating less. If we go to MyFitnessPal, I have punched in the same thing. So it's great if you want to notice how many grams of carbs and fats and proteins that you would have and any other things that we could go here. But you can see this gives me a total breakdown. And if I'm following my macronutrients, I don't have to worry about any of these other numbers. You can go here to complete the entry, or sorry, go all the way down for a full report. Here you can see I've added my water. You can write any notes that you want, but then you get a full report. Down here, your total carbohydrates in grams, fats and protein in grams. So you have a rough idea of how many grams of each macronutrient you will be eating. If you have questions with that, please let me know. Fairly simple. Like I said, both of these systems are pretty easy. The third one, the good old-fashioned nutrition journal, I've written out the same thing in the same brief manner. Proteins, vegetables, fats, carbs. Breaking those down, you can see up here at the top, I wrote my water down. Basically, based on my water bottle, I end up having 68 ounces of water or more pretty much every day. Weight this morning was a very light 177. And here I have my macros suggested, right? And then I have my actual macros. Again, you can notice, I know based off of me, I'm okay to have a few more fats. I really want to lock in on that 6 servings of carbohydrates. Like I might have told some of you to not overeat on your carbohydrates or possibly your fats. But you can see I've hit all of my macros for the day, and that is how we would do that, how we would track that. Then if we hit our macros, all 4 of them, when we go into our tracker, what we will do is we will give ourselves 4 points. If we hit our water, if we hit all of the targets for that day, you will go in as an individual and score that. Again, don't go too long. So if you didn't do that for Monday, right, make sure that you go back, write your journal, use your apps, use the Wodify journal, whatever works best for you, and keep track of what you are eating. And this will be our life for the next 4 weeks. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Make really, really good choices. Make sure you get your macronutrients during the holiday, the Thanksgiving holiday, and obviously leading up right into that Christmas holiday and all of those fun days that we're going to have ahead. So good luck to you guys. Let me know if you have any questions.